Gillane Maxwell told the court that she plans to file a habeas corpus petition pro se, and that means she's going to do it by herself without her legal team. And this move is a huge deal. Let me explain why. According to a letter her attorneys filed on December 3rd, they told the judge that Maxwell will shortly be filing a habeas corpus petition pro se, which means she intends to challenge her conviction at the constitutional level completely on her own. Now, what is a habeas corpus petition? It's basically the final legal mechanism someone uses when all their appeals have been exhausted. It's how you argue that your conviction is unconstitutional, your rights were violated, or that legal errors were so severe your imprisonment is unlawful. This isn't a retrial, it's asking a federal judge to overturn the conviction because something fundamental went wrong. So then the obvious question, why file it pro se? Why not let your attorneys do it? Well, there are really only a few reasons anyone does this, and all of them are big. So she may be making claims that her lawyers just won't sign off on. She may be accusing her own attorneys of ineffective representation, which she cannot do while they still represent her, or she may want to say things that her legal team just refuses to attach their names to. In other words, going pro se usually means the petition is going to be personal, aggressive, and far outside the bounds of what her lawyers would want to endorse. And her lawyers didn't reveal this randomly. They mentioned her upcoming habeas filing in the same letter where they responded to the government's request to unseal all the grand jury materials under the Epstein Transparency Act. In that letter, they say they do not take a position on unsealing, but they warn that releasing these materials, which contain untested and unproven allegations, could destroy Maxwell's ability to ever get a fair retrial if her habeas petition were to succeed. So this is strategic. They're telling the judge if Ghislaine wins her habeas, unsealing everything now could poison the jury pool later. They're setting up that argument in advance. So what will her habeas petition likely claim? We don't know yet, but historically, habeas petitions from high-profile inmates include allegations like juror misconduct, constitutional violations, government errors, ineffective assistance of counsel, or improper rulings that shape the outcome of the trial. And because she's filing pro se, expect even stronger accusations, maybe even claims her attorneys refused to raise. So the real headline isn't just that more Epstein-related materials will be unsealed. The real headline is that Ghislaine Maxwell is preparing a final legal attack on her conviction, and she's choosing to do it alone. When that habeas petition hits the docket, I'll go through every claim, every argument, and what it could mean for her case moving forward, so you make sure you're following so you don't miss it.